Yüzbaşının bebeği var yine. Karşımıza geldi. Yine bağlandı.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot.
Allah Allah.
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come. By the way, I've made more progress.
Tamam.
It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BP.
Tamam, deneyleri
but he
yürüten
did so
birilerine teslim
completely
etmiş gibi.
unaware of their true intentions.
He.
This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, and after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, no, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone, and now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last stranding. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her.
Tamam.
Otherwise, there must...
Gidiyorum işte. Müsaade ederseniz gideceğim. Bak. Şeye bastığım zaman işlemiyor bu arada. Durma tuşuna bastığım zaman L2'ye bastığım zaman durmuyor. Öyle bir sıkıntı var. Gecikmeli. Bir de kablo takıyor. Oyundan var öyle bir sıkıntı var. Tam frene basamıyorum. Kabul etmiyor. İleri yine bir şey beğenmiş mi? Aynen. Yüzolu gibi. Adam kendi izin vermiş abi. Oyunda biz kötüyüz ya bayağı. Bilmiyorum, kafam karışık, iyi miyiz kötü müyüz bilmiyorum. Gözü görmüyorlar. O zaman Clifford, yani yüzbaşı iyi. Biz oyunu bitirelim. Sonunu bir görelim. Merak ettiğimiz bütün soruları cevaplıyorsa sıkıntı yok. Semin sülale hepten çakaldı. Vallahi öyle. Asfaltlı yola bir girebilsek, ah diye girebilsek. Güvenemiyorum ki hep. Taşlık. Ben yarın devam ederim ya. Şeyi çok soruyorlardı ya. Geliyorlar çocuklar, gençler. Oyunun amacı ne abi? Abi herkes bunu açıklamak zorunda değil. Valla su zannettim o su parçacık deniz falan zannettim. Hepsini izleriz. Bütün sonlarına bakarız beraber. Yarın. Kaçta açarım bilmiyorum. Bitirmem lazım. Daha çok var diyorsanız, daha görev yapılacaksa buraya gittikten sonra kapatırım yani. Dayanamayacağım. Çok uzun sürüyor dedi. Sabaha kadar sürecek dedi. Sıktılar bayağı. Çok güzel yerden gidiyorum. Sen öleceksin sen. Ya yine durdu ya.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, and his entire life prior to his tenure with Britain. His name, his past. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to, what if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a and what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage. But even if that were the case, how the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach? One that exists on a higher plane? And what if the beach in question were none other than... Cliff may have summoned it to exploit its power and trigger the last. It's the only rational explanation, which is why you...
If Hartman's right, then we're using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That... If it was
Right.
Cliff who put him up to it. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam.
Bir de onunla
You've
uğraşacağız
got
şimdi.
get...
Tamam. Clifford'la uğraşacağız. Aha. Yengeçler balinalar. Aaa. Reis'le kapışır. Bize doğru çekecek yani. Önceki şeyde çekmiştim. Evet. Aha.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared.
Vurulmuştu burada bölümde, bu bölümde.
Would mean I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. Couldn't. I had it all along.
Oha, öyle bir şey olmaz lan. Şey olabilir ama. Annemiz olabilir. Yaktık ya.
It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him!
Ha, Emily arkada
I
vur
gave
onu.
you an order. Shoot him!
Çocukla birlikte intikam almaya çalışacak büyük ihtimal. Çocuk yanımızda başından beri. Ule. Dizi gibi le. Die Hard Man benim. Cliff'i öldüren bu. Bir reklamlar bitsin. Devam et diyeceğim. 10 saniye kaldı. Of. Operasyona geldiler. Silahım yok. Maskesi var. Aha. Clifford Answer. Episode 11. Bölüm 11. Bu sefer Vietnam'da mıyız? Aynen bak. Yazdı. O helikopterler falan. Apache mi bu? Ne bu?
Is his target Lou?
Ölmüyor ki. Şerefsiz ölmüyor.
Where are we this time?
Evet. Dediğim gibi atlarsan öyle öyle. Görüntüler çok güzel. Helikopter için. Of, alanı var ya aşağıda. Görüyor musun? Bunların hepsi yapılmış. Tabanca al. Tamam. Alıyorum ya. Elim önüme geçersin. Hangisi bizden değil. Al şunları al. Bir dakika dur. Çok durduk orada, tamam. Bir saniyelik fırtına. Yeter mi? Tamam. Emek var dedirtiyor. Sarıcı var ya. Rocky'deki şeye benziyor ya. Rus'a benziyor bu adam. Heh, yine geldi sigarası. Ulan canımı çektiriyor ya. Cehennemin askerleri. Atma oğlum ya. Ona da benziyor, ona bula benziyor.
Where are you, baby? Show my love, baby.
Çabuk çabuk çabuk. Bak kamera. Hadi ya. Kuşuma sayılalım. Uzun olur. Basını mı yıkmış? Da bir dakika dur. Lan dur. Kontroller çok sıkıntı ya. Şu an.
Baby! God, regroup!
He. Teklif gelmiştir kesin ya. Oyna falan diye. Kojima yaşayan efsane olacak ya bence ileride. Yani şimdi de öyle oldu. Gerçi de ileride şey olacak. Efsane olacak daha doğrusu. Yanlış bir cümle oldu pardon. Düzeltiyorum. Oynarken böyle kendimle olmayabilirim arkadaşlar. Şunu artık yüzbaşı. Senin ismini de biliyoruz. Cliff olduğunu da biliyoruz. Söyledik. Bomba değil ben şununla uğraşayım ya. Kalk be. Doğru. Yahu nerede? Lan dur lan. Adam öldü ama. Bak bırak dediğin silahı bırak. Gece geç oldu ya bir de. Onu da bırak tabi. Ne yapıyor bu oyun? Abi sıkışayım senin şarkını. Hadi.
We need reinforcements.
Yine bak takviye biri çağırıyor. Nasıl çağırıyor onu zaten?
Where's my baby?
Aynen, eyvallah. Valla senin gibi izleyenim olsun. Başka bir şeyim olmasın ya. Gözüm oluyorsunuz yemin ederim arkadaşlar, sağ olun. Hem birlikte bitiriyoruz. Zırh plakası, şunu alayım. Sağ olsun.
I just want you to be happy.
Bir tek dileğim var, mutluluğum yeter.
Where are you, baby? I want my baby back.
Aha geldiler şimdi. Gördüm. Bak. Dağlar taşıyor. Ağırlık yapmasın şunlar ya.
Me.
Neredesiniz biz? Görmüyorum ki. Kaçıyor. Kaç saat sürüyor bu ya? Boss savaşı.
We need reinforcements. Move.
Vallahi bitmiyor ya. İyi gittim ya, fena değildim. Ama bunu dediğim gibi bilgisayarda oynasak böyle çatışmalı alanlarda. PlayStation'da FPS oynamak diye bir videom var. Çok zor yani hakikaten. Zorluk yaşıyorsunuz oyunu. Oyunlarda sıkıntı olabiliyor arkadaşlar. Nereye gideceğiz şimdi? Heh, şu şeyi unuttuk ya, aleti. Takip aleti. Şuradan gideyim. Sorma ya. Oynanmaz abi. Mesut sen ne yaptın, aldın mı PlayStation? Alacaktın en son.
My name is CLIFFLE VİETNAM.
Bak bak. Bak. Nereden sıkıyorsun? Bak. Silah al eline. Ortada kaldık ya. Bir dakika. Geliyor. Bir dakika. Şunlardan ye. Oo, hepsini tamam yuttu. Süper. Hah, bitti. Süper. Aynen PlayStation 5 yapıştır ya. Geldi, pozunu veriyor bak. Tutuştular stadyaya geliyor ya. Tutuştular arkadaşlar, çok iyi oldu, boş verin siz. Bizim işimize yarayacak. Ayrılık. Ah ayrılık. Onu çalıyor.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby. Are you cluttered hunger? Who are you? Are you the father?
Uğur, naber?
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future.
Aynı ya. Yok, onunla andığı için kuş değil, ne alakası var oğlum. Natural sende.
Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Ulan işlere ya. Bilmiyorum ki, bitmiyor ki. Bu ikinci şey fake bizi oyun. Bibi alacak, kaçacak vallahi. Emanete ihanet olmaz. Ver. Ver gitsin abi. Yarın devam ederiz ya. Emanetin bizde güçlü olacak. Adamsın lan. Kanki olduk şimdi bir de. Sarıla bir de. Aa, takım elbiseleri giydi. Aha, vurdular. Gitti herhalde artık. Terk etti. Hayda.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry.
İbrahim Limon hoş
He
geldin.
orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this.
Bula işlere bak ya.
Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
İyi geceler abi. A verdi. Daha ne yapayım ya? Bebeğimi geri verin. Öyle bu adamın hikayesini de öğrenmiş olduk. İşiniz için üzgünüm dedi. Sonunda parça parça gösteri geri verdi sonra ya. BB'yi al dedi, sen ne alırsın dedi. Lazım olacak dedi. Şimdi geriye kim kaldı? Emily kaldı büyük ihtimal. Emily ile kapışacağız. Son boss'umuz o olacak. Ona da yatakta savaşacağız artık herhalde. Bilmiyorum ne olacak. Delirdim ya artık. Kimse kalmadı ki. Bir şey kaldı işte. Hartman var zaten. Kalbini söksen bitecek, gidecek. Sistem hata vermiş lan.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero.
Supercell.
Not far from Port North City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. Didn't feel like he was trying to hurt
Aynen,
us.
savaşmayın, sevişin dedi.
Vallahi.
Barıştılar ya.
Like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him
Bu adam bu kadar
holding the
fazla
director
konuşmaz da hayret.
captive on the beach.
Çenesi açıldı senin.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
This message is insurance. In case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching.
Hakim kaldı, herkes
I got a
halletsin.
little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
O Will Smith'in şişman hali la bu. Gördük adam.
Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her?
Hakikat lan.
The original team we sent
Adam
was
uyandı, yemin
divided
ederim.
into two groups.
Hiç dokunmadık birbirimize biz. Hep kıyıda
Emily was
buluştuk.
with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edgenot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her ka remained, though her ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her dooms numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations.
Allah Allah,
By
işlere
the
bak.
time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was by a hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children.
Hayda.
You see? Doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the Death Stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Episode 12. Bölüm 12'ye geldik.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
Hadi. Sistemi kapattı.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Luckna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something.
Eyvah eyvah eyvah.
I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader.
Hadi.
The terrorist voidouts, the whole extinction agenda. Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know
Zaten
you
bir şey
don't
yapmadı.
want to
Yap
believe
yap
it,
dedi sonra.
but it lines up with what Die Hard
Orada
Man
örümcek
said.
ağına yaptı ya, orada anlamıştım.
Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
Homo demons. Ay,
What about
Allah
Bridget?
kahretsin.
You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
Ha, bizi ölülere bağlıyor.
You
Bunu
know
kıyıya
who else
bağlıyor.
had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Of. Sen bir oraya bir buraya sürükleniyorsun ya hakikaten. Yarımı devam etsek arkadaş.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this
YouTube'a da
short.
atacağım da enerjik
We
olmam
have a
lazım.
job for you.
Bilmiyorum.
Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the
öyle
terminal
mi?
upstairs. Please, Sam. This is critical.
Şemsiye orada atla gitsin diye. Atlayamıyorsun ki oğlum. Pasta kesiyor. Aha. Doğum günü, birilerinin doğum günü.
You know what day it is today, baby? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. Promise. And then, we can have a real party.